There's our friend here.
Hey there, friends. Welcome to the fun house.
There we go.
It's just fun and games and
Wait for a few people to get in here. All right. We are good. Sorry, we had matrix issues. I'm not sure what it was. I haven't talked to Phil in a while, so I don't know. Welcome back to Paranormal Witchcraft LLC. Welcome back to the Paranormal Laboratory. This is experiment number 9. Get some incense going here. Hope everybody had a good day. It wasn't too bad out. There we go. All right, as you look up here, we have some Blue Mountain Paranormal swag here gifted to us, so I thought we'd use them today. Let's put that off camera. You guys can't see it, and it's not going to bother me. So, welcome back to Paranormal Laboratory. This is experiment number 9. Welcome to the Paranormal Laboratory, guys. I'm Tobias Josephson. We are Paranormal Witchcraft LLC, containment over chaos, evidence over egos. And this channel is where we approach the paranormal differently. Tonight, we are repeating the experiments we were playing around with this morning. That being said, let's see what our friend has to say. All right. Make sure I'm close enough to where you guys can see my hands and know that they are nowhere near the devices. I believe everybody's on, except for this. Now it's on. So I figured we'd turn some of it on. This guy is a friend I found.
yes, yes.
So if you don't like creepy clowns, I added a creepy clown just for the heck of it.
Yeah.
Apparently our friend TZ likes the creepy clown. Good morning. So I'm going to turn this off.
No.
Well, sorry, I'm going to turn it off. All right. I want to keep everyone's focus on the board here where you guys can see it. Look, that was my elbow. It should stop in a minute. So, welcome back to Paranormal Laboratory. Tonight, obviously, we're going to continue the experiments. Thank you for all the thumbs up lately. Thank you for returning, TZ. A friend who is alien to humans. Now, that could be anything. Tonight, we are going to attempt to repeat the experiments to see if activity increases when all the experiments are done. And this way, by doing 3 experiments, we see if the activity increases when the test is done more than once. We have 2 REM pods going tonight. One there. And I did not turn this one on yet, so here we go.
Yes.
Wah! All right, that one is awake.
No.
Yes, it is. All right, so 2 REM pods tonight, 1 control, 3 experiments. If the same thing happens again, that means this morning, that means last night, that means a couple days in advance, etc., that we've been doing this was not random. If both go off tonight, all right, keep your eyes on everything behind me. Watch closely, please. That means something changed. If nothing happens, that tells us something too. Most investigators never repeat experiments. I don't think I've ever seen a paranormal investigation team do an experiment before, but I could be wrong. That's why they don't notice when activity increases. So watch the left one here. That one's pretty sensitive up top. It'll pick up almost anything, so I'm trying not to move here. Now watch the right one. Eventually it should stop. If the test device reacts first, that means repeating the experiment matters. Oh, our buddy fell over.
No.
He didn't fall over? Did you knock him over? Maybe. Maybe you did, maybe you didn't. So watch the left one. The right one wants to join in early. That was the next line. Watch the right one. If the test device reacts first, which now it's reacting last, but I'm pretty sure somewhere in between it tried to react. That means repeating the experiments matter. Literally.
No.
Now, don't watch me. Watch the test device. Then watch the left one. Watch the right one. Now that everybody's calmed down. Here's what we're testing tonight. So watch the devices. Don't watch me. Does activity get stronger the more you try? If that's true, investigators might accidentally be causing their own evidence. Yes, they're causing their own evidence. Okay. That's why we use control and test. If both react, we stop. If both react, we should end that experiment. All right. Tell me in the chat which one you think will go off first. The black REM pod, the device on the right, or the epoch box? Do you think the left device, the right device, or the test device? So type left in the comments if you think it's the left. Type right if you think the left will go off first, or type test if you think this guy will jump in ahead of everybody else. Last night it reacted faster than expected. It's done that a couple times again. Tonight should be the same, unless something has changed. If it reacts sooner tonight, that means repeating the test affects the result.
No.
Okay, it doesn't. Thank you, TZ.
Yes.
It does? Or I'm welcome. Thank you. And that's not the paranormal if that happens. That's experiment behavior. So lower our voices, lower our egos. This is the part most investigators don't really like. If activity increases when you repeat the experiment, then the investigator is part of the experiment. That means we as investigators could accidentally, inadvertently be affecting these tools, these devices, these machines. That's why we're using 3 devices tonight. A REM pod to the left,
Yes.
our extremely sensitive one on the right, and a Spirit Epoch box below as the test device. The REM pods are just collaborating characters, if you will. Yes, they are, my friend. Yes, they are. That way the control stays the same. Test gets repeated, experiments get repeated. If both react, something changed. Now, I'm not going to talk for a second, for about 10 seconds.
Yes.
If anything is here, come near the Epoch box, which is the test device.
No, no, no. Yes.
Well, which one is it, brother?
Yes.
It's yes? Okay. So, if anything is here, you wanted us to know you're going near the test device. Thank you. If repeating the experiments make it easier, we should see it now. And TZ would agree. So watch the lights. I'm afraid to move my hand anymore because that right one's really sensitive. Watch both. Watch all 3. Don't forget that teddy bear is on as well. So it's kind of interesting if those lights have not gone off, but the flame REM next to it has. Interesting, huh? Don't blink. Just keep watching them. For anyone just joining, this is experiment number 9. We're repeating last night's experiments in a different way to see if activity actually increases. Using 2 different REM pods tonight above me, to my right. One control, one's a test. I'm sorry. 2 are control, one's a test. My bad. If all 3 react, we stop. Because that means the environment changed. And here's what I think might happen. If the experiment affects the environment, the test device should react first. Do you hear that, TZ? If the environment itself changes, all three would react, meaning something real was here.
Yes, yes, yes.
I'm going to assume that you're trying to say something real is here. Is that correct, TZ? If nothing reacts, last night might have been random. That's what we're here to find out. That was random last night? So that's why we don't just do one experiment. That's why we don't do two experiments. I like the idea of three. Three is most likely considered the smallest of a pattern. You have to have more than two, more than three preferable. But if you can get three, like 3 knocks, that's like a pattern, right?
No, no.
Okay. Repeating the test is where mistakes will show up. So in a real laboratory, in a real scientific laboratory, when you run experiments, if one variable is off, you have to start over because you can't repeat the pattern you're looking for. Thank you. So this is why we don't do just one experiment. Repeating the test is where mistakes will show up. If the activity increases tonight, we will talk about that tomorrow during the briefing. I'm renaming the theory to briefing because theory sounds too boring. Briefing is kind of what we're doing because we come back at 8 like we are now and run more experiments. So the morning is more of a briefing. If activity increases tonight, we'll talk about that tomorrow morning at 11. Because that means something isn't adding up, right?
No.
And that's when investigations get dangerous.
Yes.
Interesting. So we're going to run 3 experiments here in a minute. We're going to repeat the test 3 times. We're going to watch for changes. We're going to pause. And then tomorrow morning in Paranormal Laboratory Briefing, we're going to talk about why repeated experiments can change the results. Because something about this doesn't feel random. I think that's something we all can agree on. I agree as well. So that being said, we're going to start our 3 experiments, TZ. So if there's anything in this room with us that would like to come forward through any device, on that top shelf on the left above the epoch box, you will find yourself a REM pod. And to your right, you will see a blue teddy bear that is a different form of device. You can play with that. There's a device next to that with Matt and Friends team logo, Blue Mountain Paranormal on it. It's black and white. You can touch that, or you can speak through the Epoch Spirit Box. Is TZ is TZ going to answer me? And he said no. He knew I was going to answer that. I can't explain
Yes.
how
Yes.
it knows that. And it's almost like it's reading what I'm thinking and then answering. It's so fascinating. So, TZ, who are you really? You don't want to tell us, huh? TZ, are you indeed a spirit, even if you are alien?
No. No. No.
Ooh, you get a little defensive when you say no, no,
No.
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 You're not defensive. Okay. You're just trying to communicate. Got it. All right, TZ. So you're not a spirit. You are alien, but you're not unalien, correct? How are you alien? Are you alien?
No. Yes.
That's inconclusive. So let me see if I can word this away where you can confirm it for us. So you're not an alien being from outer space, but you're alien to the spirit realm, and you're not an angel. You're not a servitor, but you are alien. But you are not of the spirit realm. Huh. You're a confusing character, TZ.
No.
You're not. All right, well, then we will get to the bottom of what and who you really are eventually. Hang in there for us. I'm going to end the containment exercise or experiment. And now we're going to go into escalation investigation, TZ. Am I okay to start that? All right, Epoch. We're commencing the second experiment. So, TZ, you're adamant against the fact that you're not alien, yet you won't answer us. So, I think maybe you are an alien, and that's why you're so defensive. I think you're afraid of us, and I think you really don't have much to say at all. I think you're just full of parlor tricks. I don't think you could make our friend here react, could you? Because our friend is.
Yes.
You could. It's motion activated. I would like to see that. I want to see you make this creepy doll activate. And the only way to do
No.
that is to make him move. You don't want to because you can't or because you won't. Come on, what are you afraid of, TZ? If you're better than humans, why the reluctance? Does a real spirit have your tongue? You don't want to talk? You don't like this game? You don't find this any fun? No? Okay. We're going to end this experiment now since you don't want to play.
No.
You don't want me to, or is it because you are reacting up above?
No. 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 No.
I believe that was interference. But I turned these two off. So now we're going to do the last experiment with just observation. I don't think I have it on my phone.
Yes.
No, I don't. But I'm going to try it.
Yes.
All right, here we go. Just silence now. And this is Ghost Vox. Okay. Just downloaded it. Doesn't take very long at all.
Yes.
And I hit record.
No.
And now we're going to do the third experiment, Mr. TZ. We have Ghost Vox app on our phone as well, if you want to communicate through that.
No.
And
No.
we have a REM pod. So,
Yes.
let's do it again.
Yes. Do it and leave. Yes. Yes. Yes.
It was.
The topic here is
No.
Yeah.
Your way.
Episode is.
All right. So, I'll listen to that afterwards. Pretty interesting. Even more interesting when they seem to play off of each other.
No.
That's not what that was, TZ. That was just completely random. No. I've been meaning to download the app again, anyways. I use it every now and then. I'll probably use it a lot more this year, but I wasn't using it as much as I wanted to,
No.
I think a couple years ago, so I deleted it. That's right. So, anyways, that was Paranormal Laboratory Experiment number 9. Are we inadvertently
No.
affecting our devices? We'll say goodbye to our friend. Back up on the shelf.
No. No.
We'll just shut that one up. Yep. Keep this off camera. It's kind of indecent. All right. And that's so the cats hopefully don't bother them.
Yo there, do you want to play a game? If I catch you, then I get to eat you. Gotcha. Okay. Ah, well,
Let's see if he'll sit. He'll sit.
Yes, yes, yes.
I think that'll look nice. All right, guys. So that being said, I'm going to say
Yes.
goodbye to you, Mr. TZ. We will see you in the morning. Are you ready to see us in the morning for briefing? Yes, no, you don't know? Would you like to join us again in the morning for briefing? TZ? No? Okay. I'm going to turn you off now. We're closing the session. Thank you for everything you've done. We'll see you in the morning for the briefing. Goodbye. All right. And then I also had the S box out. I was showing Fonda this earlier. She was asking what Matt had. Matt Hornick has something. I think I've told you guys about it. It's a speaker and it helps clear the distortion. TZ? No? So far, the only thing I've made out is a few years back. Yep. So I might invest in one of those speakers that Matt Hornick and Blue Mountain Paranormal are using. I haven't had a chance to look at the updated catalog for Ghost Stop in a while. And so the one thing I do like about a lot of their stuff is they have stuff that's very quality made and it's long lasting. I like these types of batteries. They hold charges much longer than others. So one of my favorite Ghost Stop devices. Anyways, y'all, that's about it for me tonight. I'm going to let our buddy up there hold it. There we go. He's ready for the morning. So, that being said, I'm going to get off here. We'll see you guys in the morning for briefing right here at 11 o'clock. This is Paranormal Witchcraft LLC. I'm Tobias Josephson. Not as many people as I'd like today, but it happens. You have good days and you have bad days. So, we'll see you tomorrow at 11 a.m. for the briefing. Blessings and blessed be. And welcome new members. Have a good night, guys.